Alrighty, we are live. Hello everyone, this is Dion Soul. I hope everyone is doing well. And what's going on? The reason why I'm doing this stream is I have to go get a photo for my previous video that I have done on my channel. And so I thought, well, you know what? F it, I'll just do it live and just go over and just create some extra content for the channel, even though this is just a live stream and it probably will have all kinds of drama with it, but that's okay. I'm not tripping on that. But anyway, so we're just going to go, what we're going to do is I'm just going to fly and go over back to Orville. I'm currently sitting in Truckee, California. And matter of fact, it's related to the Ted R. Williams, but I do need to change the flight data here real quick, because the flight data is now going to be free flight. Free flight, and that would be Truckee's KTRK, I think it is where we're at. I guess I can look at my thing here. So like I said, F it, we're doing it live. And this would be from Truckee, Truckey, I think it's Truckee. I'd have to get well, it says it right there. Truckee. Okay. Truckee. There we go. I have a Truckee Tahoe. Might as well just read what it says in the screen, right? And then and it's going to be back to Orville. Like I said, this is impromptu video. Let's just get in and go. All I'm going to do is just go over to the Orville Dam, and I'm just going to take a photo. That's all I'm doing. Then I'll just land in Truckee. That's all I'm doing here. And I thought, you know what the hell? Just like I said, just do it live. And then Orville, ORVILLE, Muni. Okie dokie, so there is our flight data. And then I need to move my text down. Unbolt my text here. Move that away. I think that Orville free flight thing is a little too big. Like I said, F it, we'll do it live. There's me. Because I don't care. Like, whatever. We're just here to have some fun. If people come in, great. If they don't, then I understand. Not a big deal. I am not tripping, but I do want to put the links and description and all that other stuff, which I will have down below after the fact, after the stream. Okay. We're all good there. So we got that part of it done. 69 nautical miles. Kind of zip over there, zippity doo dah, zippity day, and then we will get out of this class E airspace or D airspace, and then what's going over here. Basically, I'm just going to do a flyby of the Orville Dam, take a photo, and then that way I can upload the previous video I did to Instagram and to the xplane.org. Basically, it's a promotional video or promotional picture is what it is. So I can promote it. Because I'm trying to build these subs. I'm not messing around here. I'm trying to make things happen, and so in order for me to do that, you got to do what you got to do to make things happen to build your YouTube channel. So, and this is one of the things. Post it on Instagram or post it on... I don't have Facebook, though. I guess I'm going to have to reactivate my Facebook page and then just start, my Facebook... The reason why I got rid of my Facebook is because Facebook wanted my telephone number when they wanted to prove who I was or whatever, and it's like, no, I'm not going to give you my cell phone number. Screw that. You don't need that information. So then they locked my account, and it's like, okay, fine, then I just won't use you. Not a big deal. Now, before I get too excited here, I did want to know which runway we're going to take off at. So let me pop this back up here and go and get the frequency. I don't have my seatbelts on. Oh no. Okay, takes care of that.
Truckee Tahoe weather.
Okay.
Wind calm. Visibility
Wind
more
calm.
than 10.
All right.
Sky conditions 200 few. Temperature 3. Dew point -15. Altimeter 3022.
Do we have any information that tells us what the normal runway is when it is calm? We got procedures.
Truckee Tahoe weather.
No.
Wind calm, visibility more than 10.
Well,
Sky
we'll take off
conditions
runway 29
200
then.
few, temperature 3,
So,
dew point -15. Altimeter 3022.
Alright. Okay, we'll take care of that. Climb up to, see, we're going to go that way. Let's go 10,500. And let's do indicator airspeed's okay. Heading is going to be 290. Let's go to 290 on the stuff. All right, so let's go to 290. So we'll go on down here. Flaps 1. Okay. All lights are on except for the strobes. I will get the strobe action going on once we get over there. We are doing 10,000 feet. I guess we can go ahead and buckle up. Okay, we'll get stopped, then I'll do it. Well, everything looks fine on the stream, so that's good. So I hope everyone is doing well. Been doing fine, just trying to make videos, trying to build the channel, get the channel up and operating again. You know, get it going, and try to get some subs and start making that YouTube dollars. That's never happened to this point, but I do have donation links in the description once I upload the description down below, which is a PayPal, and I do have a subscribe star, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. I need to hook up with Odin at Odin's Movie Blog and maybe have him help me walk through the steps on how to properly set up a subscribe star account. Or I already have an account, a subscribe star page, so, and then figure out how to use subscribe star page. Basically show me the basics so I can, you know, get going and learn, because what I'm reading, I'm not comprehending on their side of what I'm reading. It's kind of like my eyes are glazing over. It's out of my expertise, you know. But anyway, so we're all good to go here. Fine. Everything is set. We got our pitch trim set to where I want it to be. We got flaps 1. We got, let's see, we've got 1, 3, 5. We got 47 gallons. We got 47 gallons of fuel in the tank. And so where we're going and what we're doing, this thing only burning like it does, don't think we have to worry. We're clear left or clear right. Everything looks good. Seat belts fastened. You couldn't tell it, but actually we're on runway 2. Okay, fine. We're on runway 2, so we're not gonna go 29. We're gonna go 2 then. That's fine. Which makes sense because it's north. So I taxied the wrong way, but we have no wind, so why not? November 502 Delta Mike is taking off at runway 2 for straight out departure. Truckee traffic. So let's go. As the clouds are popping in and out. And because I said straight out departure, I better go straight out departure. Gear up, flaps up. Hit that nose dip. My pitch trim all set and ready to go. Climb or pitch at 130 knots, and then I'll let the autopilot take over. A little cloudier today than it was yesterday when I was here. Okay, autopilot is going on. Altitude indication, and I'm going to back off on my I'm putting too much fuel in the engine, as you can hear. I'm going to bring my EGTs right there, bring it right or keep it in the green. Try to keep it in the green. That's good. Then we'll go ahead and put that on, and then we can go ahead and look at all this. Everything looks fine. Am I seeing anything that's out of place that shouldn't be? I can go ahead and turn on my rest of my stuff here, which was the strobes that I forgot to turn on. Now see, right now I've got the headphones plugged in. When I take the headphones off, hear how much louder it is, which is cool. I like that feature. And we're almost at 10. We're 1,000 feet to go. We're almost at 10,500 feet already. And our swing our heading bug to 221. And I'm going to back off our power. And I need to go on my Discord channel and move myself over to Recording Live channel. Let everybody know who comes in my channel that I am live. Of course, I won't stop them for saying whatever they want to say. Whatever. Alright, we're going to back off our props down to 2300 RPM. You know what? Correction. Let's go 2400 RPM first. Let's chill out at 24. And then we'll make sure that our EGT is still okay. Yeah, we're kind of running a tad into yellow there, so let's fix that. There we go. And I see our gyro section is kind of wavering there a little bit. I think we're still in the green. That's because I was playing around with the EGT, I guess. And of course, now the mouse is in the way. I can't see it on my side. All right. That takes care of that. We're doing 184 knots indicated and 213 knots over the ground. And that's one of the reasons why I said in my previous video that this airplane is the fastest twin piston that exists today, because it just flat goes. Just the design is just awesome. Ted R. Smith did an awesome job on this airplane, or this creation. I did reinstall the software for VATSIM. I've been having cold feet and not actually start doing anything serious other than just put in a flight plan that I'm doing touch and goes. I just got to get over that hump of not necessarily nerves, but just the fear of actually messing up and looking really stupid. I guess I really shouldn't care, but you know, I try to make these things. Kelsey over at 7.4 Gear was wanting, you know, flight simulation games. Send him videos of flight simulation games, and oh, I cringed facepalm when he said that, because me and others take flight simulation seriously, and it's because we can't afford to fly for real, or we'd be doing it for real. Flying all over the place, and just, you know, mostly for me would be recreation, and just taking off in my XYZ airplane and just like, okay, I want to go over here and check this out and just make it happen. But we can't afford it, so we have flight simulation instead, and so that's why I take flight simulation seriously as much as I can for the knowledge that I know. I mean, there's a lot of things in flight simulation or in aviation that I do not know, and I will probably ever know. But so I take the flight simulation seriously, and when people start calling flight simulation X-plane and prepared, and I mean, even though prepared is more of an see, they always put that clarifier in all the flight simulations. Put that clarifier. This is for entertainment, unless you spend thousands of dollars and get approved by the FAA to get certified as a training tool, which the professional version of X-plane that there is out there is certified by the FAA for certain features, for certain things, with certain kinds of equipment that you can use it, and that's what Austin is going after. If you go over to Michael Brown's YouTube channel, X-Force PC, in one of the videos that Austin said is, he said flat out, he says, my target, my goals for X-Plane going forward is getting the graphics better, getting the weather engine better. Like right now, the engine weather that I'm using right now is Active Sky. And let me jump over here real quick. And then here is the Active Sky interface, which is pretty cool. It's got good stuff in it. You know, no problem at all. This is a beta version of Active Sky, because Active Sky right now, as of this recording, is 7.4.14, and this is a beta version trying to be available. And matter of fact, is either the update B 7.14, so there may actually be a no update beyond this one. That's a B. It's a mine must be the A, and this must be the B. But anyway, going off. I'm going off on a tangent there. But anyway, so Active Sky is, and you don't want to see that. That's you guys. Hi you guys. Anyway, so Active Sky is what we're using right now. Third-party apps, which is fine. I mean, they're X-Plane Laminar Research does support, or wants the support of the third-party community, because that just helps. They understand that makes their simulation even better. But Austin did say that we are going to, after Vulkan has been established and all the bugs and all the known factors have been addressed, then they will start concentrating on making the weather engine better. They didn't really touch on the ATC, so I don't know what I think. Because he didn't touch on the ATC, I have to speculate, and based on my speculation, I think X-Plane is going to rely right now on the short term. It's just going to rely on users such as myself to connect to either VATSIM or Pilot Edge or whatever, in order for them to have traffic in the skies and all that sort of thing. They're not really, gung-ho on making ATC a robust module, robust part of X-Plane as of now. Now, they may down the road, but as of right now, they're not really there. And I see somebody's jumped into the house. Howdy, howdy. I hope you are doing well. Basically, just a quick recap. The previous video I did that I uploaded this morning, or yesterday actually, and it went live yesterday. I basically I gotta go get a photo for it so I can promote the audio, that video on Instagram, and I was going to use the Orville Dam because that video is Orville, is at Orville, California. So I thought I would just go back, fly from Truckee back to Orville, take a photograph, and then there's my stream. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to go back and take a photo, I might as well just live stream it and then just kind of rap with you guys and try to entertain you guys as much as I can with what limited skills I have. So, of course, rapping back and forth is always good. So, anyway, Laminar, his goals, what Austin said in his video, was that, they want VR to be a product that you would just use like a computer monitor. That was in essence is what he said. He wanted to be so standardized that you put on that VR headset, it's going to work just as well as a computer monitor does now. It just works. And there is a lot of things in X-Plane, and matter of fact, anything that has to do with the computer, that doesn't always just work. You just don't turn that thing on. You're always going to have a little quirk here, a little quirk there, and that's just the inherent nature of a computer. And so he's trying to make, their goal is to make X-Plane where everything just works. And that's their current goal, to strive to get to that. And I am activating all of my waypoints and my VORs and everything here in XHSI. So We are 35 miles away. And with all these clouds today, I don't know if I'm going to get a good shot of the Orville Dam or not. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. But we'll just take a look outside right here. We're doing 226 knots over the ground. We do have a 60 knot wind at our 8 o'clock. So over that way, approximately over there. That's where our wind is currently at. And we're doing 226 knots over the ground, 192 indicated. So we are rocking and rolling. But that's what Laminar is doing, is they're trying to make the flight simulation, everything just works. But works with Vulkan, because that is their main thing right now. Get everything converted over to Vulkan, and then they can start building, that's their foundation, and they can build everything on top of it after that. And which is sensible. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I got no problem with that. So we'll just have to wait and see. All we can do is just do what we can. And this is, a matter of fact, I need to change my stuff, because I'm sitting there saying this is 11.5 beta 4, and that is incorrect. We are actually now running X-Plane 11 version beta 6 right now. I need to put that in because I downloaded that last night. So there we go, that's a correction. So now we are on X-Plane 11 beta 6. Which I didn't see any difference. I mean, there are still some aircraft, and a lot of it is the faults of the aircraft. The aircraft I really want to fly, that I haven't had the opportunity to fly, is the AFM, Advanced Flight Modeling's version of the M20R, the Mooney M20R, the Acclaim. And I always liked that plane, but unfortunately the synthetic vision inside the G1000 that it has is based on 2D graphics of OpenGL, and so every time you try to load that airplane, it crashes the desktop every time. So the airplane is dead. So right now, at this moment in time, until they fix that, I would keep an eye on the forums and that sort of thing, and wait to buy if you're interested in a Mooney, because it is a good airplane. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. It's the Carenado Mooney is nice, but it's rudimentary. It's not. It's pretty. It's got a lot of eye candy, but it's not as robust in the systems. And we're coming up. Me and some of my fellow flight simmers were talking about this the other day. We're getting into a phase of flight simulation where airplanes and systems are becoming more and more realistic, and more things can go wrong instead of it just being a toy. And like I said, I don't know if I said it earlier, but I think I said earlier, is that flight simulation is not a toy. Flight simulation is a tool that you can use to better your skills to get ready for the real world. Or if you're in my case, where you don't have any money, you just do flight simulation because this is what you can afford, and you can build a YouTube channel that maybe someday I can get enough revenue stream from the YouTube channel to be able to afford to be able to go after real aviation, and then just carry it right on over to have real aviation content, and just kind of morph it into real aviation content that was provided by starting its humble beginnings, starting out a YouTube channel. But that's why I'm building a channel. That's why I'm doing what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build the channel up to get to that point where the YouTube channel, with the work that I put into it, making videos and whatnot, would domino effect into being able to go get my private pilot license, and then get an airplane, and then you know, just kind of slowly develop it and actually end up having the YouTube, you know, YouTube pay for it, in effect. That would be my not necessarily my dream, just it's something I wanted to become a reality, and just doing this baby steps at a time. You know. So now we're getting close. So now is where we're gonna get crazy, and this is where it's gonna get kind of, because now it's photo shoot time. So what we're gonna do is we are going to pull everything back up, pull our power back, because we are coming to the Orville. We are 12 miles away. And Orville, California is not our primary target. Our primary target is the Orville Dam that we're going to take our picture from. We back off those props a little bit. That was a little too much there. We'll knock it down to 2,500 RPM. Got a little too aggressive. And we'll go ahead and drop our altitude down to, can we get away with 6,500 feet? I think we can. Well, let's see. Let's look around the area. I see 200. Yeah, we're fine. Matter of fact, we're probably, let's take a look out here. Yep, and there's the Orville Dam right there. At least when it was, the picture was taken. So, well, how do I want to do this? So I guess I can just go ahead and autopilot off, power back. As my frame rates go to heck because of the shadows. Oops, that was my pitch trim resyncing with my SciTech Cessna nose trim. Does that every time. So now I need to get a shot. I'll take a couple of shots. Definitely want to be underneath the clouds for sure. It's gonna take more than 2 seconds and I'm done. Then all I gotta do is go land and then mission accomplished. Yeah, let's get straight and level. Okay, I'm too high. So I'm not seeing the dam. Now if I go like this, no. My camera vantage point is not good. So what I'm going to do is let me go over here. Let's continue to descend. Take a swig of coffee for the working man. to try to get this image. I can get it if I get down low enough. If I get right around 2,500 feet or something like that, then maybe I can get a good shot. See, something like that would be kind of cool. So we can go ahead and let's try that one. We'll do that shot right there. First. How you doing, sir? I hope you are doing well. Vat sim today? No, I'm still cold feet on it. I gotta make that happen. Right now, today, all I'm doing is I'm just trying to get a shot here from my yesterday's video that I uploaded, so I can promote the video on Instagram and on the xplane.org, so I can get more views of the of it. So I gotta take a picture of it, so and then do my magic. And I thought, well, because I was in Oroville, California, then what the hell? I'll just go ahead and take a photo of the Oroville Dam, because that was in the news. The Blanco Lirio channel talked about the Oroville Dam when it broke or had its problems. So I'm just looking for a screenshot. And I figured that if I'm going to do a screenshot, what the hell? I'll just do a screenshot and make a stream out of it. Go fly there and make a stream out of it. I could take that shot. I could use that one too, but I need to get closer or get around more. My photo skills are not the best in the world. My dad was a photographer as a hobby. I never was. So I could use that shot if I wanted to. I need to get a little closer though. Screenshot. Alright, that takes care of that one. One thing I do like about X-Plane, the latest build, or the ever since 50 betas came out, is that when you take screenshots, it doesn't hesitate the when you take a screen. For my system, every time I'd hit shift and take a screenshot, it would hesitate the system. Now it doesn't even phase it. Oops, wrong button. All right, now let's see if I can do a shot like that. Get a little closer, and screenshot like that. Okay, so screenshot like that. So let's come around. And then we'll do another screenshot. We'll do doing this photo op mission here. Oh, there we go. Try that one. Photo op that one. I am on Discord, I thought. I'm in the live side on Discord. And that, I'll take one that's behind the, which I think is not going to be a very good picture, but then let's go ahead and land it to Oroville, and then I'll go about my business. Riveting video. Guy flying around in his airplane trying to take a photo. Yeah, see, I don't know if this is going to be a one I'll use. Kind of cool though. Let's see what it looks like outside. Get level. I'll get level. I kind of like to have the front of the airplane. Maybe I'll get the side if I can just keep the damn thing straight. And there's the spillway. There's all that. And I'll take a shot right. Right. There. Take that shot. Okay, let's go land at Orville and then we'll call it. So Orville is over this way. Go on. Turn down my power a little bit there. Get a little aggressive on the power. So Cajun, I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is fine with your day. Yeah, I like I said, I did four flights in VATSIM, where I basically the first two was just KWJF to KWJF pattern practice, as I said, but it was VFR, no problem. Then I did one flight VFR going from Lancaster to Tehachapi. And it was no problem. But you know the reason why it was no problem? Because there was no controllers online. So you get online when there's no controllers, you're good to go. But the day, was it last Saturday? Yeah, it was last Saturday. Friday night or Saturday night? Last Saturday night or Friday night? It was pretty busy. I was pretty intense. There's a lot of traffic going on, which is crazy in the Southern California area. Okay, there's the airport right there, but the question is I don't know which runway I need to land on. So I need to go ask. No, I don't want procedures. I want frequencies.
Oroville weather. Wind 120 at 6, visibility more than 10.
6.
Sky conditions 5,900 few, temperature 21, dew point -6. Altimeter 2997.
2997, that's fine. I see actually the winds are at 120, so why they're saying it's 6?
Oroville weather.
6 knots, 120.
Wind
6,
120 at 6, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 5,900 few, temperature 21, dew point -6. Altimeter 2997.
2997. Okay, got 2997, 120. So we're fine there. And so realistically, we can land on a runway. There's 20 right there. I should have landed at 20, so I'm just going to spin around. Or actually, take that back. 13. Land at runway 13. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here a little ways. Now I got to learn the traffic pattern. What the traffic pattern is for when you have a multiple. I guess the traffic pattern is just based on where what is the active runway, and it's either left hand or right hand traffic pattern. I guess is how it would work. So I'll come back over here. I'll just get set up to land at runway 13. And we'll zip on around, make it happen. And we'll hand land this bad boy. And God have mercy on our souls. Now, I saw another video here where a guy was doing a visual approach on a video. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the visual approach. But I am not... Well, see, GPS is not on. And what was interesting is on his HSI, it had the little indicator showing that, when you were in line with the virtual glide slope. I'm going to see if this thing does anything with that. It doesn't look like it, because I'm not seeing any changes on anything. Let me switch it over to this, see if I see any changes. See, I'd be seeing bars and all kinds of things be moving around, and I am not seeing it. I do need to put my, I'll just go out of here a little bit. Experiment. Yeah, I'm doing visual. So I'm just going to go over and I'm going to spin around. Because I could theoretically just spin it, come around, and just activate approach, and then it would just glide me right on in. But I would like to hand land it instead of the computer controlling it. So let me spin this airplane around. Only doing 130 knots, which is good. Nice and slow. I was doing another video yesterday before the one that I actually posted. That was, I could not slow that airplane down if my life depended on it. This airplane, it just would not want to stop. And I'm sitting there at 90 knots coming into land, and then once I got on the ground, it just kept on going and going and going and going. So let me spin this around here. See, if I hit approach mode, it will line myself up for me. But now I'm cheating. Now it's just doing all the work for me. So fine, I'll let it do all the work for me. I'll get it lined up. It looks like it's trying to do the bars thing right there. I guess this is representing where we are in relation to the airport. You can see how it just went down like crazy. So yeah, it's auto landing right now. Well, I guess we'll find out if auto landing works in this, in this Ava 71 aircraft. We're throwing some flaps. Flaps 1. So it looks like it's going to. Looks like it's going to take me all the way down to Grandma's house. Now I guess you can say I'm cheating because I'm not. No, look, Mom, no hands. All lights are on. Everything is green. Everything looks good. Coming in on final. November 502 Delta Mike is coming in on final on runway 13. Orville traffic. Didn't say that quite right, but close. Notch your flaps. Now we're at flaps 3. We got one more flap, and that's it. Oh, I don't have my gear down. Thank you for telling me I don't have my gear down. Now it should stop. Okay, my reference speed says is 100 knots. Turn off my headset. Now it's noisier a little bit. Let's keep it at 100 knots.
Terrain.
Okay, we're both below 100 feet, or 400 feet. See, this is cheating. The autopilot's doing it for me. The question is, am I going to land? Or am I going to be, how squirrely am I going to be once I land? Okay, autopilot off. And as I sit there and scream, brace yourself is for sure. Really brace yourself because I'm coming to the end of the runway. See, I'm standing on the brakes right now. Look at it. Stop, please. Stop, please. Stop, please. Stop, please. Please, please stop. Okay. Yeah, I planned that. Right. Sure you did. Now that I burned up the brakes, I need to have a graphic pop up on the screen, you know. Fuming brakes, flaming out of your side of your of the wheel well, if I had a wheel well. All right, cleanup time. So that's it. So the main primary mission of this video was what I wanted, and that was go around the Orville Dam, take a few pictures, so I can upload. So my upload that I did yesterday, now I can promote it on Instagram and on xplane.org. Trying to get those viewers to look at my channel. Look at me, look at me. Actually, don't look at me. Look at my airplane. There you go. Just subscribe and give me a bunch of money. Mainly just subscribe, so then that way YouTube will give me a bunch of money. How's that? Because I know Cajun, I mean, he's getting $1,000 checks every week from YouTube. What was the last check you got from YouTube, Cajun? 30 cents or something like that, I think you said. Something like that. Big money maker. Anyway, so we'll go over here, find a place to park, and we'll call it. Now let's park next to the fuel depot, I guess. Good a spot as any. My frame rates are kind of wigging out. $100 at a time. Yeah, that's right, they do. Because I have, back before YouTube, made it so you had to be, 1,000 subs and all this other happy stuff. I was already partnered with them, and I accumulated up to, like, I don't know, $40 or something like that. Accumulated over time, $40, and then they changed the thing because I was only like 100 subs at the time, and or 50 or something. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. And ended up happening is they just then they stopped it. Then that was it. Then I became no longer monetized, and that kind of sucked. I still think they should have grandfathered over all the older channels like mine, where I continue to get I could have built it, but it is what it is. All right, so we have made it. We are out, and our mission is accomplished. Now I've got to go through the photos and decide what I want to do, which photo I want to use as a promotional material over on Instagram and the org, so I get more people to funnel to my channel so I can become rich. Anyway, guys, you guys take care. So those of you seeing it now and after the fact, that I definitely appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and all that other happy stuff, and donate, and give me your monies, or give me the money. I forgot how we say it. Show me the money, and then we'll do this all over again another time. But I'll be just making things happen. So you guys take care, and I'll catch you guys next time on another exciting X-Plane streaming adventures. Bye, guys.